I took too long to do everything else that I had to do. So my camera shut down on me. Sorry. When I post this to YouTube, I will try to be honest with you. Be perfectly honest with you. This looks good as is. This is what I'm going to put on top. But I'm saving this video so I'll know for next time if the piping doesn't work out the way I want it to. But here we... Alright, so this one gives the squiggly lines. I don't think for pirate soap it's apropos to have cupcake-like topping. So what I will do, it's kind of like a, oh, it's coming up out of the top. Hold on. Go back down. See if I can squeeze it back down. Normally I put the, what do you call it? The saran wrap. I put it in saran wrap. But I didn't do that this time because I said, you know what? This is like your 4th time using it. So the idea right now, I saved way too much soap. Way too much soap. And I'm tired. The idea right now is to, it's coming out mainly blue, is to make a seaweed type looking design. So let's see if I can get that going. And I can also stop this from coming out. I see a space down in there. So I love soaping, but I like fragrance blending more, I've found. And you can't have one, well, you can have one without the other, because you know you can blend up fragrances to go into body butters and shampoos and basically anything else. But I honestly love, you know, I am so sorry, but I really am tired. And I just knocked down my Russian piping tips. But I gotta sit. More of this blue is coming out than I was hoping. I was hoping to get. Oh, this is going to be one really high soap. Because I want to get all the colors out. I'm just going to have to do seaweed on both sides. Even though it's not even going to look like seaweed. But, and then I'll just put the shells down the middle. Alright. I hope you all can see this. Move this over a bit. And to be honest with you, for the top, you really don't need a special recipe. All you got to do is just leave your soap long enough that it will thicken up to be hard enough to actually keep its shape once you start piping. That's really the only thing. And I know people have a couple of different piping recipes out there. If I remember correctly, Amanda Aaron, she has one under the Loving Soap Studio. She has one. Anne Marie of Brambleberry, she has one. I can't remember. Well, those are the only two that I've actually taken a look at. I'm pretty sure there are other soapers out there that have their iterations of soap. I am so tired, y'all. I am so sorry. And basically, I need to stop telling y'all how tired I am. Sorry. And I need to stop saying sorry. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to cut a lot of this video because I don't have a whole lot to say. So, you catch it on Instagram, you'll see a lot more. Ooh, I see where I'm deficient too. Okay. Come back this way. You know, this lady that I respect a lot, she told me, she said, "Ooh, piping soap, that requires hand strength." Of course, the first couple times I did, I'm like, no, it doesn't. Now I see what she means. Yes, it does. Because you got to maintain steady pressure in order to get the look that you're trying to achieve. And another reason, what's looking goldish brown now is actually going to turn green. And I'm actually excited about that because a lot of I just flicked wet soap in my face and mouth. I will never ever let go of it again. I'll probably never sit like this ever again. And I'm gonna have to hurry because it's burning the ungaga out of my face. Alright. You know what? I'll just build this side up. Let me just fill in some cracks here. Well, when they talk about zap, I now know what they mean. I will never question that again. Alright. Try to fill in. Oh, now it wants to come out even more. Great. Bring these out more. Okay, so more of the green color, the sea green color that I like is coming out. And this is going to be some tall soap. Alright, I see I have some spots to fill in. Alright, I want the other side. I don't really want there to be that big of a gap. So, let's see if I can. I see that some of it has tried to separate. Not good. Because I see the oils sitting on top. And I wasn't going to force gel on this one, but I might have to. Sometimes the gel rings go away on their own after time. Sometimes they don't. Oh, and I do want to let you all know, I'm in another group, and I know that the rule is, oh my gosh, if you find you have a batch that's lye heavy, well, first and foremost, I'm going to put it to you like this. If you find a batch that is lye heavy, the rule of thumb is hurry up and hot process it, rebatch it. I thought that was the hard and fast rule for everybody. But there's an American soaper who said, when I said I broke my rule in the other video about not allowing, for any distractions, and my daughter caused me to leave out 8 ounces of oil. She said, oh, don't worry about that. After a long cure, it's actually safe to use and it won't be drying. So, of course, that started a brouhaha, but it didn't get that bad in the group. Basically, I told everybody, no, I'm not going to sell it. And this was a couple years ago, actually, when I was selling. So I said, no, I'm not going to sell it, but I'll try it out. Sure, as I'm talking to you right now, I went back to that soap, actually all those batches. And when I tell you I have the creamiest lather with them, and yes, I am sure I did actually leave out the 8 ounces because it was sitting right there on the counter, and I was wondering why I had so much olive oil left. So it is true that if you do leave it out, just let it sit. I had mine sat for almost a year before I actually went back and tried it. And it is true. It is the best. In fact, that earlier bar that I showed you of the First Mate, that was one of the ones that I had messed up on because I was master batching. Alright, I'm down to the last little bit. So I'm going to try to see if I can just plug some holes. And then I'm going to go wash my face. Because even though my tongue is not stinging anymore, where it actually smacked me on my face is... Alright, I guess that's going to fix where I just smushed. Alright, so that is one tall batch. But here we go. There. There, and there, there, there. Alright, so that is my revamp of First Mate. Let me show you. right, let me see if I can turn it. There we go. If you like what you've seen, like and comment below. Goodbye.